We are running 5K today. I used to hate running. I don't know how this happened. It is what it is. Today it's happening. I'm running 5K and it's gonna be awesome. Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Tani B, a 30-year-old woman living abroad. If it is the first time you're watching my face, welcome. And if you have been following around and watching my videos, thank you so much for being here. And today little adventure is gonna be running in an official race. So let's start the video saying that I used to do a lot of exercise when I was in my early 20s, and then I quit when I have to move from one city to another one, and then from one city to another country, and I didn't put it as a priority anymore. So that was a mistake, of course. Since my 30th birthday, I've been, thinking about reshaping so many aspects of my life, and exercising was one of them. So last year, I accepted an invitation from one of my friends to a women running club. So they have like an activity they were planning to run in a conservation area that I really like in my city. And yeah, I just said yes because I needed to do exercise, and then I also had like the company of my friend. But at that time I wasn't into running. I didn't like running. In my mind it was like, why people do that? That's painful and I don't enjoy it at all, because I always thought about the tiredness after doing that type of exercise. But I went with my friend and I enjoy it a lot. Of course, I realized that I wasn't in a good shape. The cardiac frequency got too high while I was running, so I had to take a look at it. And I just knew that I had to do more exercise if I wanted to get into running. But still, running wasn't a priority. I took like a couple of runnings during the fall season, and after that winter came, and of course I wasn't thinking about going to run outside at -20. That wasn't in my plans. During the first weeks of the spring, I thought about, okay, it could be fun. And suddenly one of my besties sent me this race, Mudgirl Run. It's about supporting women, sorority, empowerment. I am in. At that time I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I was gonna run 5K. Oh my god, what I was thinking. I just said yes because of the fun. I said, why not? So I'm going to show you what I packed for this race, because they recommend you like some things that you have to take to the place, because it is called Mudgirl because there's gonna be mud. So yeah, we're gonna get dirty at the end and wet and tired. But yeah, it's still, I'm planning to enjoy it. These are the running shoes that I'm wearing today. I have this, it is like a sports bra, but it's long and I love it. And the other thing is these biker shorts. So they recommend you to have a change clothing. So I have this dress, and I also have this in case the weather gets a little bit windy or cooler. I also have these pants. I don't know if it's gonna be possible, but I'm bringing body wash. I don't know if I'm gonna need it. They also recommend you to have a towel and a plastic bag to put the wet clothing and everything in there. Since my shoes are gonna be wet as well, I'm taking this pair. The black ones that I showed you before are the ones that are usually used when I'm biking, so I know that they are comfortable. It's time to go to the race. Woo! Oh, it seems like it's gonna be a beautiful sunny day. I don't trust the weather network at all, because it says that it's gonna be cloudy. You see, it was sunny and now it is cloudy, and then change again in 1, 2, 3 minutes or seconds. So So let's talk about the race. As I mentioned before, it's called Mudgirl. It's an obstacle race. They say 17 plus, so I guess depending on the location of the race, they have 17 or 18 or whatever. So yeah, this is a very famous race, and I didn't know that before. They have other locations. They have it in Montreal, in Ottawa, in France. It is not only in Canada, so this is so cool. I really like that this has like a social purpose because they support breast cancer fighters. So they have something called the Pink Army Foundation. Basically, like by running this race, we are also supporting other women that have had breast cancer. So this is awesome. So they currently have 2 locations in Ontario for the race this summer. Well, actually more than one, because in Hamilton it's gonna be June 6th and June 7th. And they also have in Oshawa, in Montreal, in Ottawa, Edmonton, Calgary, Quebec City. My friends and I signed up for the Hamilton one, the first one, which is today. I find it cool that they send you a runner's guide like few days before the race. This is the runner's guide for 2026. So they say, welcome to the Pink Army. Mudgirl is more than an obstacle run. It is a movement built on empowerment, unity, and sisterhood. So very cool. They are going to give us a race bag, a headband, a wristband, tattoos, finisher medal, and free pictures. I have big expectations about it. They have like 4 photographers on course, photos available the week after the race. They also tell you that it's gonna be rain or shine. I mean, it's actually wet, so it doesn't matter if it's raining or not. They also tell you that you're gonna find official merch there, food trucks, and rinsing stations. This is cool because at the end of the race you're gonna be covered with mud, so you're gonna find like rinsing stations to get the mud off. Let's talk about the cost. We have to pay for running in a race, and you're not gonna win anything. That's how it works. And I used to think that's silly, but now here I am. Because my friends and I got the early bird tickets. We just paid 60 Canadian dollars. But if you are trying to buy it, let's say yesterday, it is 100. I find it kind of costly. We just paid for them like 3 months ago. So for us, it's like, now it feels like it is free, but it wasn't. What really excites me about this race, it's the obstacles. So they have 4 types of obstacles. The fun ones are big slider. They have like a ding dong thingy. It looks funny. The Everest, the dragon. Then in the strength one, they have something that we have to pull off from. They also have some bags that you have to carry. In the agility part, pyramid, top model, which is fun. And the moody ones are mountain, pink cranias. Yeah, so basically a whole pound of wood and you have to get through it. Something called the trap. You have to go under a net. It seems like it's gonna be fun, so we're gonna get moody a lot. After driving for 1 hour and a half, I think we are very close. There's like a bunch of vehicles in that direction.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Finally here. So we're done with the race. Now we're gonna take a shower. It's gonna be like a racing station that they have over there. I feel so dry. My skin is so dry. It feels like, I guess this is how the elephants feel after, you know, getting moody and everything.